Hello gardeners, welcome back. I am walking towards one of my beds that I have some tulips planted, and I wanted to share with you now that they're blooming. First of all, how beautiful they are. These are peony type of tulips that have multiple petals, and they have been blooming here for at least 4 if not 5 years already. They have perennialized for me, coming back year after year, and I have 2 different types here. What we're looking at, besides Milo's back, we're looking at the front row. We have that beautiful purple or purplish color with a ton of petals. As I mentioned, these are peony types and they truly look like peonies. And this is a yellow color on the back with a touch of orange. However, what's interesting about these is that the back row was supposed to be that pink color with a touch of white, and this is how they all came up after I planted them. The first year I planted them, I had the first row with the darker purple color, and on the second row there were all this lighter pink color, and they all came up beautifully. The back row didn't have as many petals as the front one, but it wasn't a single type of tulip. It was like semi-double type of tulip. Still beautiful. They were both beautiful, but I absolutely love this on the front row. I can't stop looking at this, the color and the multi-petals. Unfortunately, I do not remember the cultivar. However, the second year, what happened is my back row, the tulips on the back row, bloomed yellow, except that single one that's standing still, holding its ground. So they're yellow with a touch of orange, and they're semi-double. I guess this never changed. They first year they came up semi-double. They were never as they never had that many petals as the ones in the front, but they were that light pink color, which only bloomed for the first year like this, and then I started getting yellow tulips. So I researched a little bit, because I was not only surprised, I was shocked. I've never experienced anything like that. So I researched a little bit, and what I found is that there's such a thing as a virus that is introduced sometimes on purpose on some hybrid tulips. And here are 3 of the same tulips that I have on the back row. I planted a few in that bed that is literally 10 feet over. And this is the original color. Now, the tulips that I planted here never changed their color. As you can see, they're semi-double. And they're still blooming in their original color. Here's another one. I don't know what's affecting them over there 10 feet away and causing them to change their color. However, I started talking about the virus, but yeah, there is a virus for hybrid tulips that is sometimes intentionally introduced by the breeders or growers in order for the tulip to change color. And this is a feature or something that buyers or gardeners like, and that's what the growers introduced that. But I don't know if this is the case here. If anything, if they got the virus, I don't think that was intentionally introduced. And then the virus seems to be only on the tulips, not only in the tulips in the back row, but in the tulips planted in that particular bed, because as you saw earlier, the other bed, the tulips that I planted there, it's not affected. The color is not affected. But in any case, I love the new color. I absolutely love the new color. They were supposed to be color coordinated in this bed, but that only happened the first year, and that's okay. You know, I like color, and I will take any color in my garden. But here's another thing that happened to the ones in the first row. So you see that single petal tulip? This is one that has converted to a single type of tulip versus the double peony type. And I think this little one, might be doing that next year. But we'll see. Nevertheless, whether they're single or double petal, they're still beautiful. I don't mind them. So I'm going to keep them like this. I'm not going to move them away or discard them just because they might have a virus. I don't know that for sure. But even if that's the case, I'm going to keep them here and just watch over and see what happens. If I will continue getting this color as what I have right now, or maybe they will keep changing, and that's going to be interesting to follow. But this is what I wanted to share with you gardeners. So thank you for stopping by. See you on the next one.